Hey guys, in this lecture, we want to talk about branding. So for branding, I have an example here. So you can see Dolce and Gabbana, they design for Target. Okay. So like you can see, they have main label, hang tag, this box, okay, zipper button. So you can create something like that. Okay. So suppose I have my brand or I'm a fashion designer and I want to design for Target. Okay. So let's do branding for that. Okay. So what we can do here. So I already have my name here and I want to use that. Okay. And I can do one thing. I can bring Target logo also. Okay. So I already downloaded that. Let me bring that. So file. Uh, Place, and now I can go to downloads and I can go for Target. Okay. And let me draw here. Okay, so I want a pretty small and let me say embed. Okay, so because I don't want to see that cross sign. Okay. So now I have this. Let me make it smaller. So I can press and hold shift key and I can make it smaller because I want to keep my proportion. Okay. So let me move this here and I want to show calibration. So what we can do here is I can take my line tool or I can take pen tool also, okay, because we want to draw a stroke. That's it. So let me draw and yeah, I want to draw it straight. So what I can do, I can press and hold shift key. I have this and yeah, I don't have stroke color. So let me take a stroke color. And I can go here and now I can apply stroke color. So I have stroke and I can see I don't have, like I didn't mention like how much I want. So let me take 1 point. And now I can copy this line by pressing and holding Alt key. And I can move it here. Okay. And now I wanna apply cross sign here. Okay. So what I can do, I can take my type tool and I wanna type X. Okay, so let me keep it simple instead of the same font style, something like that. Yeah. And now I can put it here. Okay, and I can put my target sign here. Okay, so now it's ready, and now I can go for label. Okay, so first let me take a shape. So you can take any shape, like you can make a rectangle, you can make ellipse. It's just up to you what kind of label you want to create. So you can see in this example, let me show you. In this example, they use a rectangle shape. Okay, so it's up to you what shape do you want. Yeah. So let me take rectangle and let me draw this here. And so this is black. So let me change color from this one. Oh yeah, it's going in my stroke. Yeah. And for stroke, I don't want any stroke. So let me remove that. Yeah. So I have fill color and I want to use these two colors, black and this uh, creamish color. And what I can do here, I can make another copy here. let me, yeah, let me change color for this one. And I don't want to apply in stroke, I want to apply in fill. Yeah. So now I have these two. Yeah. And let me draw another one. Yeah. I can do this, or I can use my scale tool and I can double click, and I guess I wanna reduce it to 80%, and I wanna make a copy. Yeah. So now you can see I have a copy inside this. Yeah. And now I can keep this color for inside, and for outside I can make it black. Yeah, something like this. And if I want, I can make it a little bigger from this side, and I can do the same thing here. Yeah. And now I can place all this. So let me make a copy. Yeah. So press and hold Alt key, and now I want to make it a little smaller. So press and hold Shift key. And yeah, it's in the back. Okay, so you can do it from layers, or I can go here and I can say I want to bring it in front. Yeah. Let me try now. Yeah, it's working. So it looks fine. Still, like if you want to make it smaller, you can do that. And now I have this here. Let me group it, yeah, because I don't want to move it. Yeah. So let me go back. First group it and then let me bring it here. Yeah. So select everything, go to this, right click and say group. And now let me make it a little smaller like that. And now I can bring it here. So this is my hand tag front. Yeah. Now I wanna do on this one. Okay, so this one I can use just this. Yeah. Or I can change color and I can put it here, or maybe I can use my signature on this and then I can apply. Yeah, I can do whatever I want to do. So let me uh, go to this and make a copy. And instead of this, let me type target. And now I can change color for these. And same thing I can do for these lines also. Oh yeah, I need to apply in stroke. Okay, so let me go here. Okay, and now it's ready, and I can make it smaller by pressing and holding Shift key. And it's in the back, so let me bring this to the front. It's working. Okay, so let me make it smaller and put it here. And let me group it first. Yeah. And yeah, so here I can add signature, or maybe I can write something. Okay, so let me do that. So maybe I want to say designed with purpose, and I can say made for everyone. Purpose design for everyone. Okay, and let me change font, make it simple, and I can put here. Let me change color, and also let me change location. Okay, I'm gonna bring it in front. Yeah. Let me make it pretty thin. Still, it's thick somehow. Oh yeah. That's fine. Okay. So next thing we wanna do, we wanna make holes here. Okay. Let me move them well down like that. Okay. And now to making hole, we can use shape builder. Okay. So let me show you how. You can go here and let me draw a small circle like that. Okay. And let me apply stroke. Okay. So we can see that. Okay. And now I can select everything, and I can go to my shape builder, and I want to remove this piece. So what I can do, I can press and hold Alt key, ALT, okay, Alt, and I can click here, and I have a hole here. Okay. So let me group it, and then I will show you it's a hole. Okay. And let me go with this also. So select this, right click. Oh, yeah, it's not going, but yeah, let me select everything and show you. Arrange, bring to front. Okay, so can you see? It's a hole. Yeah. The same thing we wanna do for this back. Okay, so what we can do? We can take ellipse and we can draw a circle, something like that. And let me move it down. And now select everything and go to shape builder. And we want to remove that, right? So press and hold Alt, okay, and remove that. Okay. So now we have hole, okay, and it's ready. Yeah, and now I can draw a ribbon or maybe a thread. Okay, so let me take my pen tool and I can make just stroke, yeah, something like that. Take pen tool and another piece here. Stroke. Okay. We have a tool to fix this. Yeah, if you wanna do that, let me show you how. Yeah. So you can do this way, like this is one way of doing this, or you can do this, like you can let me extend this to here. Okay. And now I can select everything and I can go to object, intertwine and make. Okay. And now I can go here and I can cancel this part. Okay. So I can go here and it's not somehow. Well, let me select it again. I think we have three objects, that's why it's not working, but let's see. Intertwine, release. Let me do it again. Object, intertwine, make. Yeah, now it's working. So suppose I want to cancel this part. Okay, I don't want to see that. So what I can do, I can click here and it's not visible now. Okay. And you can see it look like it's coming from this side and it's going inside. Okay. So this is the way we can do this. The same thing we can do here. But in this case, it's a black, so it's not making a big difference. Okay. So what I can do, I can go here and let me make one anchor point here. And go on here. If I want, I can fix this. So we are done with this, but yeah, somehow I can't see my name. Okay, so let me move it here and bring it in front. And let me put it here again. Yeah. So this is front and this is back. Yeah. I can put them here. So I'm done with the hang tag and now let's come to maybe you want a garment bag or something like that. Okay. So what we can do, let me bring a garment bag. And yeah, this is from Adobe stock. So let me bring that and let me draw it here. And now I want to apply this piece. Okay, so let me make a copy and let me embed this first. Yeah. And yeah, I have this white background. If I want to remove that, I can do image trace for this purpose, or I can draw it again. Yeah, so and just say expand. Yeah. And now I can apply my color. Oh, yeah, first I need to ungroup this. Now it's open. So let me go here. I don't want to color that. Instead, I want to color this piece. Why the whole piece is taking color? Let me, yeah, I still have that background. Let me delete that. Okay. Now let me see if I can apply color. Yep, working. And let me go this side and apply color. And right click, bring to front. And let me make it smaller. I can put it here. This side, it's up to you. Okay. So this is my garment bag. And maybe I wanna do zipper. Okay. I can take any zipper from here. Let me take this one. Yeah. So it depends on like what kind of garment are you making. So let me make it a little bigger. I want to break link, okay, so I can edit it. And now first thing I want to do, I want to add the color. And next thing I want to do, I want to add this. Okay, so let me bring this to front. And now I can put it here. Let me make it smaller. Press and hold shift and make it smaller. Yeah. The same way you can do buttons. Okay, so go to symbols and maybe we want to use sank button in our garment. So let me make it bigger and break the link and press and hold Alt key, make a copy. Oops. Okay, it's going in the back. So again, arrange, bring to front, and let me make it bigger. And let me see if I can apply that color. And so gradient. And here, let me bring that color. So I have sync button, I have zipper, yeah, and I can do a woven label. I can do maybe I want to do a box. Okay, I can bring a box from Adobe stock, and I can use my pen tool and I can draw that also. Okay, so it's up to you. What do you want to make? Okay. I think we are done. And yeah, thank you so much.